Hello all, your Belleville Car Guy here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about trading in your vehicle and trading in your vehicle with already having a lien on it. We're going to look at a scenario of used and new. So I've just put together a couple of mock-up quotes to show you how the numbers would work. Any questions about what I'm going over today, just please reach out to me through the social feeds or yourbellevillecarguy.ca. Look forward to working with you soon. Thanks. All right, so let's go over this scenario here. So let's say Mary Brown's here. Mary Brown's got a vehicle that has been appraised at being worth right there $8,500. So she's come in, she's looked at a entry-level Civic, which $25,000 would be more than enough for an entry-level Civic before taxes. With the new Civic, with the 2019 Civic, you got some freight and PDI charges. I kind of included it in that large amount there at $25,000. So she's got a trade at $8,500. She's shopping for an entry-level automatic Civic with about a $25,000 budget. Notice here she has a lien. Lien is what she owes more on her vehicle that she's trading in. Let's say, for example, it's a Nissan Sentra. Okay, she's trading in a Nissan Sentra. We've appraised it here at the dealership, wholesale trade-in value of $8,500, and she still owes $4,200 on it. So she actually has what we call equity in that vehicle. So she has an equity of about $4,300 plus tax. Actually, the tax is on that whole $8,500 amount, so it actually is an advantage there. If you have any questions about that, just reach out to me. Okay, so that's the new car scenario. Let's take a look at used. So say she's looking for a 15 Civic, 15 Civic, $18,000 would be kind of the spending budget there. So it could be a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, but it should be right around there. Same Nissan Sentra trading in $8,500 and lien amount $4,200. So same scenario, okay? The big difference here is, of course, what they're spending. So the principal amount, $25,000 for the new, or $18,000 for the used. It's the interest. So roughly, it could fluctuate within a percent, but 6.99 is what we quote. 6.99 is the interest rate for the used, whereas 60 months across for a 2019 Civic right now would be 1.49. So here's the big difference. 1.49 across 60 months with this spending amount and the trade. There's how much it costs. $868.30. Whereas 6.99 is $2,781.40. So it really that'll affect the payments right there, because right away you're a little under $2,000 in spending in difference. Now both these loans will be open, so let's make a note there. If you're in a situation where you have a lot of extra cash each month, both these loans will be open, so you can pay them off faster, and that will help you with this scenario. So there's two options. So 60 months biweekly would be $182.41 roughly for the new Civic. 60 months biweekly for the, say, 2014 Civic would be $136.28. So you know, you're roughly $40 and change difference bi-weekly. It does add up. In this scenario, you could get a new car, and what makes sense of that is it will actually allow you to have a new warranty, fresh vehicle, you know the history on it. Interest is really low, so you could just pay out this loan over time, and to borrow the money, $868 is really not too bad. Or you could go in guns a-blazing here, get a lower payment. Now, say you need to have this lower payment, it just makes sense right off the bat. But also, if you make those extra payments that I was talking about, whether it be a good tax return at $2,000 one year or an extra $50 a month, you are going to take that number down and you're going to pay it off faster, and there's less principal to pay off here. So it's kind of hit or miss. I love these scenarios, so if you got one for me where you want me to run your trade and and give you some numbers and some scenarios. There's also leasing, so there's lots of options. This is my favorite part of the job, so any questions, please reach out to me, and I'd love to run your scenario. Thank you.